Hi everyone! Happy Friday! Today we are going to be looming a giraffe. So this will be fun. I love giraffes and that's what we will be making on today's live. It's definitely going to be a process because we have to make the legs first before we start the actual body of the giraffe. Hi Cameron, hi Rose. How are you? We're making a giraffe in case you didn't know. Thank you so much for the likes already. I appreciate that so much. Thank you so much. Putting the legs on our loom for our giraffe. I'm actually making this giraffe because one of my coworkers wanted to see my creations, and so she just ordered a bunch of my stuff. So I said, okay, no problem. I guess I can make everything over the weekend. Which is so I'll be busy looming it up this weekend. Push this down a bit. To do this 4 times. Oops. My nails are like super long. I need to get them done. I'm getting them done tomorrow. So it's harder to loom. It's harder to loom like this. But we will deal. We will deal. We will deal. We've got everything wrapped around. Just gonna loom these out now. Possibly, maybe not. Wasn't letting me. And we're gonna repeat every step 4 times for the legs. 4 times. So probably take a good minute or so to make these, like probably like maybe 10-20 minutes to make the legs, I'm not gonna lie. So if you want to come back and see like the actual giraffe like body being made, that's totally cool. But this is the start of the process. Oops, almost missed that band there. Thank you for the follow, Corey. I appreciate that. And we're just going to be pushing everything down on our loom to get ready for our next row for our feet. Just gonna be this color of our giraffe. Gonna count our rows with some rubber bands off the side, on the side. Just making little triangles here, all the way up. If you guys do have any questions about what I'm doing or anything, definitely let me know. I'll definitely answer. Thank you for the follow, Brianna. I appreciate that. And then thank you guys for the 1.2k likes. I definitely appreciate that as well. Hope everybody's Friday night or day, wherever you are in the world, is going well. Thank you for the follow, Hadley and Bianca. Just flipping our bottom 4 rubber bands all the way around for all 4 of our legs. And so our front legs are 7 rows long, and then our back legs are 5 rows long. So we've got some rows to go from here. Thank you guys for the follows. I do appreciate that. I do have an ongoing giveaway on my YouTube channel. The link will be in my link tree in my bio if you do want to enter to win some Rainbow Loom products. This will be row 2 of 7 and 5. So fun. I'm hoping that I will be able to finish the whole giraffe on live. I do want to build my Lego set tonight, so hopefully our giraffe isn't too crazy with time, but yeah, I do hope. Oh, I don't know who I'm kidding. Like, I definitely will finish the giraffe on live, because that would be just rude if I didn't finish it for you guys. That would just be rude. Flipping our bands now again. My microphone on tonight, so hopefully you won't hear my breathing. So I know my last couple lives my phone was dead, so I am gonna pull up our toes now, so they start to go the correct way. Row number 3. It sucks when you push everything up, because all the bands are pushed up now too. Hi Jesse, we are making a giraffe. Right now we are making the legs before we are making our giraffe's body. So yeah, giraffe has 4 legs, so I have to do this process 4 times. I feel like I usually do this kind of like prep work off camera, but I said it's already like 8:30, so I'm just gonna do it on camera. Thank you for the follow. I have no idea how to say that name. Yeah, this is called Rainbow Loom. This was very popular back in 2013 to 2014. It's definitely still popular because Rainbow Loom has released new products since then, but the trend has definitely died down since the 2014, 2015 era. But I have been doing it since then. It hasn't died for me. So I just think it's really cool and unique, and not everybody does this. And fix our toes. And this is row 3, almost to, oops. We gotta redo this one because we lost a band. This band slipped off of our peg, so we don't want that. We have the same name. Oh, that's so cool. I love people who have the same name as me. I'm going to push everything down so we can start row 4. And I'm using these bands over here to count how many rows we've done so far. Doesn't really matter how you place these bands, just as long as they're placed. Hi Izza, how are ya? Thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Tell your friends. Tell your friends. You know, I never posted a TikTok that I was going live. Whoops. I forgot. Oh, that's good. I'm glad everything is going well for you. Why is this band? That band is like stuck together for me. What color should I get my nails done? Oh, you're in the Rainbow Loom group chat? Oh, well, welcome. I'm glad. There's a lot of people in that Rainbow Loom group chat. I definitely didn't ask to be in that group chat. I was just kind of at it, but I don't really mind. So our legs are forming. This is fun. Giraffes have long legs, so of course we have to do a bunch of rows. Oh, thank you. I'm glad that you love what I'm doing. We are making a giraffe, and right now we are just making the legs for the giraffe. This is going to be row 5. This is going to be row 5 for our legs. So just going to continue. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Yeah, so after this 5th row, we'll only be working on 2 of the 4 legs because 2 of our legs are only 5 rows, and then 2 of them are 7 rows, so the process should go quickly. I can get my rubber bands on there. You love looming? Oh, I'm glad I caught your attention with the giraffe. We are making a giraffe Gabby. Giraffes are very cute. They are definitely one of my favorite animals. I do love bears too. Bears are like super cute, and I might be a little biased because I do have a dog named Bear, so I might just be a tad biased on bears, but I do love bears. They're super cute. I wish I could have one as a pet. I think that would be awesome to have a pet bear. I'm glad you're intrigued, Tara. Okay, so that was our 5th row. Hi, Rebecca. Welcome in. How are you? And thank you for the 1.6k likes. I definitely appreciate that. Okay, so we're done with 2 of our legs, so we're going to be doing some closing of those legs. We're going to be pulling some bands through these so we can attach them to our giraffe at a later date. Oops. And there's like a little divide here, if you can see that. And we're going to divide our legs up in two. Thank you for sharing the live. I definitely appreciate that. And push this in. It's just a little more neat looking. Okay, so that's one leg. We're going to do the same thing for our next leg. Thank you for the follow, Jordan and user. I appreciate you. Oops, I grabbed a band that I didn't need to grab. And then we're gonna, the brown spots on the legs will be fixed. Okay, and now we have 2 more rows to go for the rest of the legs. The 2 remaining legs, because they are just a tad bit longer than the back legs. This is what they look like so far. I have the hiccups. I just had some Mexican tonight. It was pretty good. Mexican wasn't like my favorite food to like go out to a restaurant to, but I finally did find a dish that I liked from a Mexican restaurant, so it's fair game now. Oh, thank you for the follow, Tristan. I appreciate that. Row 6, and then we have 1 more row to go after this, and we will be taking off our legs and starting on the giraffe's body finally. Okay, yeah, this will be our final row for our 2 legs. So this is row 7. Row 7. Sorry, I know my rubber bands are off camera, but like, they're like so hard to grab right now. Like, they're so awkward. Okay. There we go. This is our last row. So I don't actually have the giraffe that I'm making right now, like for sale on my Etsy, but I just hit the microphone with the Loom. Oops. But I definitely have sold them before on Etsy, but it was just like a custom order. Just some things I don't have listed, I guess. You know, I definitely can sell you one if you want one, but you would just have to you'd have to message me on Etsy so we could figure everything out. So this is our longer feet completed. We're gonna pull our bands through, and hopefully that'll just kind of fix itself. So we're making a giraffe, and these are our giraffe's legs. Yeah, we're gonna start the body. We're gonna start the body as soon as we're done with these legs. Thought something was falling off my looming table. It is pretty, it's pretty full of stuff right now. I really need to like declutter it, but I just have a lot of clutter. Like my whole craft room is just clutter. All right, perfect. So that, those are our giraffe legs right there. And then now we're just gonna start with our giraffe's body and like the neck and go from there. I'm gonna pre-drop our giraffe's mouth band. I'm gonna drop it right here. Perfect. You tried to make the panda, but it was very hard. But I made a heart, some fruits, a ladybug, and a lollipop. That's very cool. Hi kitty, how are you? Now we're going to start our giraffe's body. Hi Rainbow, how are you? Oops, that just slipped off. Embarrassing. There we go. So yeah, now we have started on our giraffe's head. I'm doing good, thank you for asking. I need our antlers for this row. That's cool, Felix. I definitely appreciate the support. That's very cool. Thank you for the follow, Tiffany. I appreciate you. I'm still going to be flipping the bottom 4 for majority of our pattern. Giraffes are your favorite animal? I'm glad I picked to make your favorite animal. That's very cool. Now we're going to be doing some increasing for our giraffe's face. You have a giraffe stuffy? That is cute. Am I selling these? I mean, I could sell these. I don't have these specifically listed on my Etsy, but if somebody did want them, you could definitely message me on there, on Etsy, and we could sort out the details, of course. I do take like custom orders. Putting on our ears this row now. Almost lost a band out of there. Whoopsie. That's cool, Felix. It's going to be 2 bottom bands since we increased these rows, and 4 on the back. Increasing the face again. I got stuck. There we go. Thank you for the follow. Jack-o'-lantern? You don't like have a name, so. I think these are just regular pony beads. So I'll probably only be making the giraffe tonight, but I can definitely take that suggestion for next time I go live, which may or may not be tomorrow. I'm not sure about that. Like, I might go live tomorrow, but I'm not 100% sure. Ah! Here we go. These are our eye beads for our giraffe, so our giraffe can see. What's my favorite animal? I'd say my favorite animal is probably a bear. And like my favorite like pet animal would probably be like a dog. Yeah, I have a chocolate lab and his name is Bear, so I'm a little biased with bears. Did it go? I'm like, these bands are playing with me. I really need to get my nails shorter. They're like super duper long right now. You have a dog named Sunny. Oh, you know, feeling spiffy when I see it. Yes, you are correct. That's my girl. I miss her so much. Where do I get the eyes? Oh, they're just like pony beads from like the craft stores, like Michael's. Well, I haven't bought beads in a really long time, but yeah, just from your craft store. Flipping our bands. Pick that up. Yeah, like they're not like special beads or anything. They're just regular beads. Now I can get rid of these bands since I don't need to count rows anymore. Oh, that was a funny noise. We're doing some half rows now, so our giraffe has like a mouth. Cool. Where do you get the what eyes for your animals? I don't know. Oopsie, I missed. The ear is really getting in the way of this last peg. Flipping. To ignore this black band. Oh, somebody's interested in product number 13. What is product number 13? The Rainbow Loom Mega Combo Kit. I do like that kit. It's very pretty. I do have that as well. Okay, thank you for stopping by, Felix. Thank you. My mom does nails. She does mine. Oh, I'm kind of jealous, honestly. I wish my mom did nails or hair or one of the expensive girl things. We're putting our cheeks on our giraffe. We are making a giraffe, which is super fun. Okay, no worries. No worries. If you did want to see it, I could definitely show you because I do have it, but like I've never seen that before on a live actually. So I didn't even know that was like a thing. Okay. Ooh. You make some fishtails. That's fun. Do you have the auto loom? That will make your life easier to make fishtails a lot quicker. Is that 5 bands? Oop, there'll be 5 bands over here, guys. Hold on. Right? Yeah, there's 5. Oops. Not too bad. I can fix that. Ah, I can't. I keep grabbing the mouth band. You like to take your time. Yeah, the auto loom is really cool though. But yeah, if you like to take your time, then that's cool too. Pull this giraffe up a little bit. It's sinking. What animal do I think I'm gonna do next? I don't know, that's a very good question. I'll probably just make the giraffe tonight. I don't know if we'll have time to make something else. Probably not. Then we're gonna flip our mouth band too. Cool. Cool. Oh, I mean, like, next time I go live, I honestly don't know. Like, whenever I go live, whatever I make is like a spur of the moment decision. Although I'm making the giraffe because one of my coworker wants one, so I'm making it for her. Yeah, she wanted me to bring a bunch of my stuff in so she could see it, and I was like almost a little embarrassed because everybody in the office was like coming by and being like, "Oh my goodness, what is that?" And I was like, "Guys, no, please don't look at me. Don't look at me." Like I'm not much of an attention seeker at work, you know. Try to be under the radar. Gonna pull up some more of our giraffe's face so it's not so smushed. You loom during school? That's cool. So we're going to be doing some reducing. I thought I had to sneeze. Now we're reducing these top two pegs. It's gonna hold, it's gonna hold. Your mom is going to touch up your haircut? What's a wolf cut? What is that? There's something on here. Okay. Gonna do a row here. That's gotta be like a hairstyle, right? I'm assuming it's... Wow, I just rubber banded myself. Ah. Flipping our bands is very satisfying. I don't know if you can see it, but our little giraffe head is forming on the loom. Yeah. Yeah, I will have to look that up because I am pretty curious about what that is. Reducing again our front pins. Whee! And thank you everyone for the 2.4K likes. I don't know where I was getting 24 from, but I was. Almost out of this orange color, so hopefully I have another bag of it. I probably do, because why wouldn't I? But let's try flipping our bands. Here we go. Our little giraffe's head, looking very cute, in my opinion. Looking very cute. I'll be doing the neck now. We're going to be adding some spots to our giraffe. Thank you, Vicky. To add our giraffe spots now. I didn't pre-make a lot of the spots, so might have to pre-make those as I go. Oh, thank you for the heart puff, Vicky. I definitely appreciate that. That is a very cute. It's a very cute gift, actually. Somebody is interested in product number 3. What is product number 3? Oh, you're interested in the auto loom. Do you want to see the auto loom, or is that what you're? Is that why you hit that you were interested? I don't know how that works, honestly. Thank you, Erica. Okay, yeah, I can show you the auto loom briefly. 1 second. So I've got a couple of auto looms actually. So this is the auto loom from Rainbow Loom. Basically, this is supposed to make your life easier, and you make fishtail bracelets a lot quicker. Let me quickly get some rubber bands, some random rubber bands, and I can show you the process on how the auto loom works for making the process quicker. So just going to, we have red, white, and blue. We're just going to be making red, white, and blue fishtail really quickly. And then the good thing about the auto loom is that when you put your 3 bands on there, all you have to do is push up and it pushed up the rubber band. So we're just going to continue to do that a couple times, and then after a couple goes, you will see that our fishtail bracelet is forming. So this is how the auto loom works. As you can see, our little fishtail is forming on there. This is definitely good for kids or anyone who has like issues, disabilities with like their hands. This definitely makes like the looming process a lot easier. Oh, that one got stuck. It does, it is a little faulty if you don't push the bands all the way down, but you do have to push all the bands all the way down for it to work properly. But yeah, this is our little fishtail on the auto loom. Oh wow, thank you for the pumpkins, Jen. I definitely appreciate that. Do you want to see more of the auto loom, or do you think you have like the idea of the auto loom? It's like, it's really only good for like fishtail bracelets, but there are like a bunch of kits where you can do like half fishtail and then like half beaded bracelet. Alright, thank you for letting me know that you wanted to see that. And then we will resume our giraffe. Was a brief intermission there. But the auto loom, it is a very cool, it's a very cool item that Rainbow Loom came out with. It's definitely one of my new favorite items from them. So right now we are making a giraffe and we are working on its neck. So if you can see that. You know, the auto looms, they are like fantastic. They're definitely one of my favorite things Rainbow Loom has released in like a while. It's very good and like up to date with the times. Spots. A giraffe wouldn't be a giraffe without spots now, huh? I'm going to be doing some increasing now to make like our giraffe's body. Expanding so we can get our giraffe's body. so we can get our giraffe's body. We're going to do a row all the way around for our giraffe with our spots. Can't forget the spots. Oops, I thought that band snapped, like the way that felt. I thought it snapped. But it did not snap, so I'm thankful that it didn't snap. Oh, Grace, don't sell yourself short. You could definitely be able to do this, 100%. I believe in you. We're doing some intense increasing now. Thank you for the 2.4K likes, everybody. I do appreciate that. There we go. Oh, welcome back, Tara. Definitely appreciate you coming back. Just doing some expanding for our giraffe's body. Thank you for the follow, Chloe. Gonna add some spots. How do you learn to do this? So there are a bunch of tutorials on YouTube if you search like Rainbow Loom blank. So whatever you want to make, you would be like Rainbow Loom dog, and then there should be a tutorial on how to make that on YouTube for the most part. And then you could always make up your own patterns as well. Do I ever drop a band and start over? I mean, in the event if a band breaks, I don't know if I'd start over. I'd probably wait and see what it looked like with the broken band. I mean, this one is double banded, so if a band did break in the process, I don't think you would be able to tell right away if a band broke. I don't think you'd be able to completely tell. Like, it might look a little weaker, but I don't think I don't believe it would ruin the design if a band broke. Almost out of my spots. Gonna have to make those as I go now. It definitely is a crazy hobby, that's for sure. Almost out of my, I am out of my rubber bands now. So I have to grab some more after this row. Thank you for the follow, Char. I appreciate that. There's a lot of 2 bands to be flipped for this row. Perfect. And I need to get some more bands. Oh, thank you for the follow, Alexis. I don't know if you know, but we have the same name. We have the same name. This is neon orange. That should be in my first drawer, if I have any. Some neon orange. My name is Alexis as well. Just gonna refill this drawer really quick, and we're going to continue our giraffe. Me trying to close the drawer is insane. Thank you. I definitely do need to get my nails redone. I'm getting them done again tomorrow. But I do love these nails. They are super duper cute. Doing some more increasing. Thank you for sharing the live, Amber. I appreciate that. Oops, I just, yeah, so that wasn't supposed to happen. But, we'll manage. So, somebody said, if you lose a band, do I start over? No, I'm not gonna start over. I'm just gonna fix my mistake and pull the band through. It looks a little messed up though, so I don't really know. I'm just gonna pull the band through and then through there and hope for the best. That's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm gonna do. I used to make iPhone cases. Oh yes, I remember those times. That was peak Rainbow Loom time. That was peak time. Like everybody was looming at that time, I believe. It was very popular during that phone case era. I felt so cool going into school with my Rainbow Loom iPod case. I didn't have a phone. I definitely didn't have a phone back then. Thank you, Alexis. I appreciate that. We don't want to put any spots on this row because it might look sketchy. Might look sketchy. People always ask me what the most difficult thing to make is, and I never know what to tell them. Like, there are some difficult bracelets out there, that's for sure. Like, I definitely haven't made, I don't think I made like the hardest Rainbow Loom bracelet out there, but like things on the loom and like loomigurumi items, they don't really faze me. So bracelets are probably harder to me than anything. I don't make bracelets that often. I prefer to make like animals and stuff. Yes, I would say bracelets. There's some tough bracelets out there. Thank you for the follow, Elizabeth and Ola. I don't have any more spots left, so I'm gonna have to make a couple. So we're almost done with our giraffe. Not quite, but almost. We still have to attach the legs and everything, but we're getting there. We're making some progress. We're putting our tail on this row. Oops. Those seem to have gotten away from me. I'm going to put our tail on. Hi Kelsey, we are making a giraffe. I missed. Flipping the bottom 4 all the way around now. I'm putting the tail on, so we must be close to getting the legs on. Cool. Cool. We're going to take our long legs because those are the front legs. Yes, I am following a pattern. I do not know this one by heart. I'd be amazed if I knew this one by heart. Put a spot over here. Ooh, those almost came out. Thank you, Destiny. It's not too bad once you get the hang of, what you're doing. I feel like I definitely made like tons of these when I was super young. I used to sell these a lot when I was super like young, I guess. Not that I'm not young anymore, it's just when I was younger. I used to make these a lot, and it was like my sole income when I was younger, so business was booming, I do say. Business was booming, if I do say so. Attach our giraffe, our second row of the legs on, since they are like loose bands. Don't want those to fall out. Text. My loom is making a noise. Here we go. Okay, our legs. Cool. I don't know if you can tell, but it is coming together quite nicely. It is coming together quite nicely. I need some more spot bands. Yeah, I probably will post. I will post the giraffe on my TikTok page, yes. Thank you for the follow, Jord. I've made a panda, a bee, a jellyfish, and bracelets. That's pretty fun. I do make bracelets sometimes, but not all the time. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. We're flipping our bands. So giraffe is coming together. Very, very cute. Very cute. I'm going to be doing some reducing, so we can probably add the back legs on soon. But yeah, there is a bunch of YouTube tutorials on how to do this rainbow loom stuff. So we're doing reducing. Oh, I feel like I have too many rubber bands right here. I don't like it. I have two different ones, I feel. This giraffe is like, help me, help me. Like, sorry. Thank you, Destiny. It is looking very, very cute so far. Still on the loom. Very, very cute. No, this is not my own design. There is a tutorial for it on YouTube. Now we're going to be attaching the back legs this time around. Yeah, it definitely is still pretty cool. We're almost done, so if you're still here and you were here from the beginning, congrats. We're in the home stretch. We are in the home stretch. Thank you for the follow, Morgan. I appreciate that. A lot of bands to flip around this time. About 8 bands on every peg. Almost done with our giraffe. So excited to take it off the loom. Hi Brownie, how are you? Our little giraffe. How so very cute. I'm doing good. Thank you for asking. Hope everybody is having a good Friday night, as you should be. Thank you for the follow, Brownie. I appreciate you. Ah! My nails are my enemy right now. I'm gonna attach these 2 bands for the remaining legs. Oops, we almost lost this band. We're gonna do this. Oh, Erica, what do you mean? I don't know what you mean. I don't think you did anything. I don't know. We're just adding the back legs now. This is, I need to push those bands down a bit so it makes my life a little easier. Oh, yeah, no, that literally is such a struggle, Destiny. Like, it's literally the worst thing imaginable when a band breaks. It's so bad. It's so bad. Like, you're praying that no bands break. All of the time. Okay. We're gonna move our pegs a little closer together so we can close this. Oh, thank you, Brownie. I definitely try my best to be as nice as possible because it's a cruel, cruel world out there. That's for sure. So now we're on 6 pegs, all close together. And here is what our giraffe looks like on the loom. Yes, you can definitely make more than bracelets with the rubber bands. If you do like search up for a tutorial on YouTube, there are tons of tutorials. There's like beginner charms, advanced charms. YouTube is a great resource. YouTube is also a great resource for bracelets too. There's a lot of good bracelet tutorials on YouTube as well. Reducing these middle pegs before we do almost our last row, I believe. Oop, super tight. Hi, weird kid. You missed a lot. We made this giraffe, and you're just tuning in to see basically the end of the giraffe. So you basically skip to the end of the movie, if you know what I mean. Thank you for the follow, Kayla. I think that was Kayla. Hi, Haley. Welcome to the live. How are you? It always happens. You're late to every live. Oh, I'm sorry. That sucks. Just gonna flip our bands. And this is definitely our last row for our giraffe. So now we're going to take it off the loom. Wish us luck. This is super duper scary. This is the scary part. If we lose bands during this, this is where it could go bad. So, whew, everybody pray that it doesn't go bad. I'm going to take this band off my hook. And we're going to pray for the best while we remove our giraffe going around the town. Alright, we have successfully removed our giraffe, and now we just have to secure it and close it up. Do I sell these? I don't sell these specifically on my Etsy, but if somebody did want one, you could definitely message me on Etsy, and I could definitely make that happen. So I can't list everything that I make on Etsy, because not everybody wants everything, you know? So now we're going to tie this off. Thank you for the follow, Tabitha. We're going to kind of shove that little bump in there. And then those 2 bands, gonna shove into the body, or hide into the body, I suppose. Not like shove, but like, yeah, just hide those in the body so nobody can see them. And then our giraffe is basically done. It's our silly little giraffe. You can do some adjusting if you don't like how some stuff is sitting. Nope, I totally missed. Cool. And then you can move the legs around if you don't like how they're sitting, but I'm not really mad about how they're sitting. Just gonna pull those out a bit. And then yeah, this is our finished giraffe. very cute. And if you did watch from the beginning, I definitely thank you for staying that long. Give our giraffe a little smile instead of like a little frowny face. Very, very cute giraffe. And thank you everyone for the 4.7k likes. I do appreciate it. I like this one because it stands up on its own, which is very cool. I'm not sure how long it took me. I think it took me a little bit over an hour. I don't know how long I've been live for, but I think it's been a little over an hour. So I do thank everyone who joined my live. I may or may not go live again tomorrow. I'm not sure how my Saturday is looking, but if I do go live, it is typically a Saturday. So today is just a random day that I went live, but be sure to follow me if you do want to see me on live again, and I do appreciate it. Thank you everybody for coming, and yeah, I hope to see everybody in my next live. Bye!